Hello guys, and say welcome back. Say hello. Let me fix you guys up. Okay, so I have my bed sheets in the washer, but that is besides this video. And another thing that's besides the video is Veda joining me. So I have a special guest today because she was sleeping and she's a very light sleeper. So I had to go and get the camera out of the car, and she woke up when I opened the door. So I have been putting this video off long enough. I am already 19 weeks pregnant, and I want to do it at some point because I wanted to do like a, she's gonna play her game and it's gonna be loud. I wanted to do like a trimester by trimester video, like not like a every day or every week or every month kind of pregnancy video, just because I don't know, not much really goes on when you're pregnant besides, you know, if anything happens, but other than that, nothing much really goes on while you're pregnant, just passing the time. So I've put it off long enough. So I have a special guest. She's not going back to sleep, so she's gonna join me, right? Let's talk. Where's the baby?
Huh?
Where's the baby?
A baby.
In mommy's belly?
Yeah.
She's tapping my belly, you guys can't see. Where's the baby?
Baby.
In the belly, right here.
Yeah.
That's your baby brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so funny. So yeah, I put the video off long enough, guys, so let me go ahead and get into it. I am in my second trimester. Like I said, I am 19 weeks 2 days. My days are Saturday. My due date is October 9th 2020, and I turn another week every Saturday, so of course my due date is on a Saturday. October 9th will be on a Saturday, so every Saturday I turn another week, and I'm already 19 weeks. So I want to go ahead and talk about what's been going on the first trimester, and you know, into moving into the second trimester. I did write down notes because it's been so long. I mean, it's been 19 weeks, guys. So I have been writing down notes and stuff. Like, most of it I do remember, but the things that she does the most on my phone, like she really does the most on my phone. Anyway, I wrote down some things. Some of it I remember, but like to keep it in order, kind of like a time frame thing, I wrote down some stuff. So I have my paper right here, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Finding out. I found out that I was pregnant the end of January. I found out really early because I track my cycle on this app on my phone. So I've been using that for a few years, and I was tracking my cycle and I had missed it. So it was a few days later, and I'm regular. I have a regular cycle. It's always been regular. I've never had any problems with my cycles. So when it was a few days late, I'm like, yep, something's up. And then this girl had started getting very clingy. Veda is not a clingy baby. She's very independent. She's 2. She just turned 2, guys, last week. But she is very independent. And like at night, we sleep in the same bed, but she sleeps by herself and I sleep over here. Like, Veda is not a clingy baby, but she started getting clingy, and at night she wanted me to hold her, and I'm like, okay, what is going here? It crossed my mind just for a few, like, okay, what's going on here? Veda's not clingy at all. But yeah, that's what happened. And what else? Huh? Leia. She loves her Leia. Anyway, yeah, I found out the end of January. I did have a cycle in January. The beginning of January I had a cycle. So no, excuse me, I found out February. I had a cycle the beginning of January, and so I had took the pregnancy test. The beginning of February was when I found out. Sticky toes. So that's when I found out. And the first trimester, I have pretty good pregnancies, guys. I have no complaints. I carry my pregnancies very well, besides the fact that I bleed in the beginning, in the early stages of the pregnancy. I think the longest I bled, I can't figure out if the longest I bled was with Veda, my 4th pregnancy, or my 2nd, Jazana. I bled very, very bad with Jazana. I bled for like maybe 3 months heavily. Veda, the bleeding was light, but I had really severe cramping, really severe in the beginning of the pregnancies. And some of them I didn't think, well, Veda, or Zana, I didn't think I was going to carry the pregnancies. So I bled really bad. I bled this time. The bleeding stopped. It's like a off and on, going to the bathroom, wiping, you see, you know, dark blood or whatever, and you know they're gonna, I've been through this before, you go to the emergency room, they're gonna call it a miscarriage, you know, because in the early stages of the pregnancy, it's just, you know, it's tossed up. You don't know, you know, if you've been pregnant before, you don't know. They call it a miscarriage because it's so early, and you know, you have that 50-50. It really, in pregnancy, everything is 50-50. You don't know if you're going to carry or what's going to happen. So yeah, so that's what they're going to call it as if you go to the ER for bleeding. There's absolutely nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. That's just your body. So this is my 5th pregnancy, and I bled with this one. And he's a boy. You guys, if you've seen my videos before, I have 4 daughters. This is my 5th, and it's a boy. And I have no idea what she's doing on my phone. So, yeah. So, that's what was happening in the beginning. And, sorry guys, you know my nose is running already. In the beginning, 1st trimester, that's what was happening. And then I was nauseous. The only pregnancy I had nausea. The girls, it was like I was not even pregnant. I had no nausea at all, period, with them. This one, I did not end up throwing up, thankfully, but the nausea, thank you. Veda, go get your iPad. The nausea was terrible. Like, oh, I had that plain taste in my mouth, and I was nauseous for weeks. Like, my nausea went away, let me see, maybe around 16, 17 weeks. It just recently went away. It hasn't been that long, but the nausea sucked. It really sucked. I had bad nausea, and then it was the worst at night. The worst at night. So I wish I could show you guys the bags, but I don't have them anymore. I went out and I brought from Target, I brought these candies. Hold on, I have the wrappers there in my window. I brought these candies. I can't remember the brand or anything, but they're pregnancy candies, and they're specifically for nausea. And these really helped. Like, I would suck on these at night or whenever I was nauseous, and they really helped me. So if you have nausea and you're pregnant, I suggest look in Walmart in the family planning aisle, where like the pregnancy, all the pregnancy stuff and all that is, and they're called morning sickness candies. That's what they're called. Yeah, thank you. And you guys won't be able to hear me because she's back here trying to play music. Veda. So yeah, that's what was happening. And then I was really fatigued. I was really tired. I was weak. I was so weak and tired. And then no energy. Zero energy, guys. I would lay in bed all day. I had no energy. I was completely drained the 1st trimester. So by the time my 2nd trimester came along, it completely went away. Like, I started getting these bursts of energy, and I work overnight, so no, leave it. So I started getting these bursts of energy. My energy came back, like, and right now I feel perfectly fine. I'm besides swelling, I started swelling my 2nd trimester. I started swelling, and I thought that was kind of early, but apparently it's normal. So yeah, that's how the second trimester went. Well, the first trimester, I had my first appointment at 10 weeks. And I went for my first blood screening, blood test and all that, you know, when they test for everything. And I just recently had my second one where they test for the abnormalities and everything came back normal. And that was how I found out the gender so early, was through my blood. So I knew my first appointment was at 10 weeks. I got my blood done like a few days after that, and he had the results like a week later. And then so it might have been around 11 weeks that I didn't find out the gender. My doctor knew the gender. I didn't want to know. They called me to let me know. Turn it down. They called me and let me know everything was okay over the phone, and then they asked me that I want to know the gender. So I didn't want to know, and my family was like, you know, find out and everything. So I found out after. So at my first appointment, I have low iron. Your iron is supposed to be at a 12. Mine was at 7. I don't know what it is now, but I'm taking the prenatal plus a prescribed iron pill to get my iron back up. And that is important to me because if you have low iron, you know, you go and deliver, you lose blood and everything, and you know how that goes. I didn't want to, and then it makes you really weak. So I've been trying to keep up with taking them. So let's see, my first appointment I had an ultrasound, and let me show you the first, let me get it. So I think this was the second one. This was my first ultrasound pictures of the little man. It's the first ones. And then these were the second ones so that one was at 10 weeks. And then this one was when I had went back. This was at 14 or 15 weeks was when I had those ultrasounds. And my anatomy scan, so I'll be 20 weeks next week. My anatomy scan, I have to make the appointment. So I'll be having that done pretty soon. The anatomy scan is where they measure everything from the baby. So I will be having that done. I can't believe I'm already halfway through the pregnancy. It is going by really, really fast. So I'm just been trying, besides everything that I have going on in life, I have been trying to enjoy my last pregnancy and, you know, just trying to get all the experiences I can. He started kicking already. He just recently started kicking. I felt flutters in the first trimester towards the end. I felt them really early. I feel my movements from my babies early. Veda and him were the earliest I felt flutters. But he just started, I say about 2 weeks ago, like really, like you can feel them outside my stomach now. So, and he's really active at night. Like he's like really all over the place at night, and every time I drink and eat, he's very active. So that started second trimester. And yeah, besides everything going on in my life, like moving and organizing and packing and everything, I've just been trying to enjoy what I can because I won't be pregnant again. So I've just been trying to, you know, take it all in and just enjoy, really. So this pregnancy to me, compared to the girls, every pregnancy is different. Yes, I can say that. I have 4 girls, but their pregnancies were similar. I craved similar things with them. I craved sweets. I wanted candy. I wanted sweet and salty. I crave sweet and salty with Veda really, really bad. I crave sweet and salty. I used to eat raisins and peanuts together. And with them, I wanted ice cream all the time. I wanted sweets all the time. Him was so weird because I craved egg salad, sandwiches. I craved tuna. Oh, what else? It was so weird. And I'm like, what is going on here? I told my sister and she was like, what? Tuna? I'm like, yes, tuna. I'm craving tuna. So So I've been wanting tuna, egg salad sandwiches. What else was weird to me? I don't know if pickles is a craving because I'm a big pickle eater. We eat pickles like crazy. Me and my girls go through a jar of pickles in like a day. So I'm not sure if that's a craving because I eat them anyway. But what else have I been craving? Really, no, don't touch. Don't touch it. So really, I haven't really been craving much of anything besides like the egg salad sandwiches, tuna. It's been pretty, the cravings have been a little weird and different compared to the girls' pregnancies. And I started showing early. My stomach was, like, I started showing really early, guys. Like, very early. I started showing the first trimester, and normally it takes a while. With the girls, they were all the same. I did not show until 5-6 months. Like 6 months you could see, but and then it was really small. Like I did not start, I got a really tiny bump at like 6 months with all of them. It takes a while for me to show, and it's, you know, it's crazy because I'm thin, I'm a thinner woman, and you would think I would start showing earlier, but no, I did not show with them. But with him, I started showing very early.
Mom.
So, but this is my 5th child, and this is Xavier, the baby's daddy. What? The baby's dad's 5th child. I have 4 girls, and this will be my 5th, my first boy. And Xavier has 1 girl. His first child is a girl. And then this is going to be his 4th son. So this is both our 5th child. So, baby's name. I do have a name picked out. I'm going to make a video and explaining his name pretty soon. The girls, they're excited. They've been, you know, it's different for us, a boy. So they talk about him, they kiss my stomach, and you know, so they're pretty excited about it. But since I'm still in my 2nd trimester, I may do a video at the end of the 2nd trimester because, you know, I don't know, I kind of missed some weeks, but I'm still in my 2nd trimester, and you know, things could change. But so far so good. He's been kicking really heavily now. He's been moving everywhere. What else? Oh, swelling in my feet and my hands occasionally. And that is it. That's the only complaints I have for the 2nd trimester. Like, I am still working with Veda. I worked all the way up to 38 weeks. Don't touch. Veda, my 4th and 5th pregnancies are the only pregnancies that I worked pregnant, and really I have no complaints. I have no complaints as of now. Just like I said, I'm so thankful because I know some women, you know, that's not the case with everyone, but I am very thankful and grateful and humbled that I can experience having children, and I can be pregnant, and that I carry my pregnancies very well. But I have no complaints about being pregnant. My body does very well with it, and so I am very thankful for that. But that's the only thing that's going on. 1st trimester, like I said, fatigued, really tired, and 0 energy. And then it changed by 2nd trimester, so it's true, guys. 1st trimester, it won't be that long. If you're in your 1st trimester, it does ease up. It eases up for some. No, that's not the case with everybody, but it was the case for me. So this is the same doctor that delivered Veda that I am going to when I move. I am thinking about changing. I won't be too far away from him, kind of. So I may keep him. I'm just not too sure, just because he has a very high C-section rate, and I did have a C-section with Veda because she was breached. Like, my body did everything. I go into labor on time. I progress fine. I don't need anything. Like, my body just naturally goes through the labor and everything. But she was breached. I labored all the way until 7 centimeters. What happened was, when I was in labor, I was doing everything naturally. My water broke, and what happened was they were checking me. You know, they come in and check to see how far down you are. So she checked me, my nurse checked me, and I was 7 centimeters, and she thought Veda was coming down with her arm first, so she couldn't figure out which body part it was, and they did the ultrasound in the bed right then and there, and it was her bum. It was her feet coming first. So I had a hard time with that. I did not want a C-section, but it was safer for her. You know, you have to do what is safe and best for you and your baby. I could not deliver her breech. They could have come out with breech babies. When you try to deliver them, they could come out with different health problems. They could end up losing oxygen and giving them cerebral palsy and things like that. So he was explaining the risk to me and my family. They were just saying, I think it's best that you just go ahead and get the C-section. So I had to do that. But I am not trying to have another C-section if everything goes well. You know, he's positioned fine and there's no emergency. There's no medical emergency. I would like to have a VBAC. I don't want to have another C-section. And by the time he is born, October, Veda will be 2.5. I got pregnant when Veda was 21, January, February, March, April, May, 20 months. So, and I'm not having any problems with my C-section scar, no pain or anything like that. So that's something I will be discussing with him at my next appointment. So, work is going pretty well while pregnant. Sometimes my feet hurt. That's normal because you're carrying more weight as you get heavier. Of course, as the pregnancy progresses, baby gets bigger, you get heavier. So of course your feet's gonna hurt a little more. But that is about it, guys. So I will be doing another video. I think I'm going to wait until the towards the end of the 3rd trimester. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll wait towards the end of the 3rd trimester to give you guys another update, tell you guys what's going on. And if anything happens, I will, you know, let you guys know. I have been shopping for him. Got some really cute things for him. I've been picking up clothes just because I have absolutely nothing. He is my biggest age, no, Veda, my 3rd pregnancy, Alea and Veda, they are 7 years apart. So that's the biggest age gap. And then Veda and him is the 2nd biggest age gap. The other 3, they are 2 years apart. They were 2 years old when I was having the next baby. Veda's going to be 2.5. So this is the 2nd biggest age gap of my kids. And yeah, I have to start over. So I have to buy everything for him. Car seat, stroller, all of that. Clothes, blankets, shoes, all of that. Just like I had to do with Veda, because I have nothing for him. So yeah, it's kind of exciting going into the store and like, look at this one little outfit. Oh, the clothes are over here, so I'm just looking at it. It's just so cute, guys. Oh, that's my sister calling me. Look how cute this is. Look at, it's so cute. So I think eventually when I have everything, I'm gonna do like a haul of the clothes and everything that I brought for him. So I will do that too. And I think that is about it, guys. My next appointment, we'll have the anatomy scan coming up. And then my next appointment is June. I will be 23 weeks, because I go once a month. So I think I'll be like 22, roughly 22, 23 weeks at my next appointment. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's how pregnancy is going. My 5th pregnancy is going so far. I will keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. And side note, she didn't do too bad for the video. Bye, guys. Oh, and here's the belly. Here is the belly, you guys. There he is. I can't take my shirt off because I have on a one piece, but there's the belly. 19 weeks. And it does get a little bigger too, like when I eat and stuff, but there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. See you later.